What's going on, everybody? This is Fat Ninja DM coming at you with a video. Actually, I'm hosting the video, and my boy Marcus is going to be running the adventure. Um, my real name is Daryl Simmons. I run the Facebook page RPG Realm Changers, and I have the YouTube channel Fat Ninja DM. So, without further ado, I'm going to kick it over to Marcus so we can get this party started. Marcus, the floor is yours.
What's up, everybody? This is Marcus. I'm the host of Power Search RPGs. This will be my first actual content on my channel. I'll probably link it to my channel. If not, definitely check it out on my my sensei and mentor Daryl there, Fat Ninja DM. This game's going to be a homebrew that I've come up with, and it's going to completely blow balls, but we're going to do it anyway for the fact of, fuck it. It's that simple. Little introduction. Let's go ahead and get everyone going. We'll start on my left. Justin, if you want to go ahead and introduce your character and yourself.
Yeah, I'm Justin. I've been playing Fifth for a little bit. I'm going to be playing a Tiefling Paladin named Roldrick, and yeah, it's going to be fun. I do a horrible podcast. Don't watch it. Holy Rollers on SoundCloud. You can see that on a channel called Woodjiwa. Just Google it. It might show up. Yeah, I don't know. Don't look. Don't watch it. Don't.
All right. Next we have Mr. Paul.
Hello, my name is Paul, or most people call me a comic book addict everywhere else. I do YouTube videos about comic books, and I review them, and I have a real bad obsession with now D&D, so yeah. And also, I'm a Dragonborn Paladin Outlander, and I'm gonna rip off arms, hopefully.
All right, then. Can't wait to see that one. And last but not least, Thomas.
Yeah, I can go by Thomas Wayne, kind of whatever as far as my name. I'll be playing Gimbal Goldsprocket, the Gnome Wizard. I've been playing D&D since 3.5 off and on, so we'll see how this goes.
Nerd.
But the nerds are what we love.
Said the guy with a comic book channel on YouTube. Said the guy with a comic book channel on it. Hey, as long as we're being original.
A comic book channel.
So, for all the awesome viewers, I'm going to go ahead and give a bit of a world description, and then we can jump right into it. So the world of Agnoror is much like our own. Plains, forests, deserts, swamps, and oceans, and Arctic regions. And thanks to the king, it is a fairly peaceful one nowadays. But 650 years ago, that was not the case. Mankind was involved in a violent war with the dragons. A dragonborn named Draconius had awakened the elder dragon Turluk from his deep magical slumber that was placed on him by the great old ones. For his power was way too strong for any one man to vanquish, until an elven warrior named Akron, a general in the king's army, found a secret ancient artifact older than time itself called the Spear of Apocalypse, which helped turn the tides of the battle and slay Turluk. This was known as the Mighty Blood War, for all the blood that was shed. But the general didn't stop there. He soon led a crusade to kill all dragons for the fear that one day they might grow strong as his previous enemy. He soon rose to become king and turned society against the Dragonborns, saying that they were the cause of the dragon problem and that they cannot be trusted. The world is ran by primarily humans and elves, but the Dragonborn can now be found either as slaves or impoverished citizens at best inside the city walls. Most have moved into small settlements across the land, people also often consider uninhabitable. But there is chatter that the king has now found a new important artifact and is looking for a few strong men to do some work for him. It is said that this discovery may bring peace finally between everyone of the land. You all have been nominated by someone you care deeply by to go help with the king's orders. You now received a summons to the king's court. All right, that's the brief background. That helps you guys out any, or if the viewers want to sit there and have a little bit in their mind. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and just hop right into it.
Okay.
Would everyone please roll an initiative for me real quick?
Oh, fuck.
Man, we're going off strong, huh?
Oh, God. 2.
I didn't do too much better.
Wrong.
I didn't do too much better. I got a 4.
I got a 14.
I got a 10.
All right.
Starting it strong.
So, as you approach the castle, the guards meet you and let you know that you must only enter one at a time. First to go in is Gimbal Goldsprocket. The guards slowly open the doors, and as you look inside, you see a king sitting there in his throne, guarded very heavily by probably about 20-30 soldiers.
As I start to make my way in, I'm kind of straightening, the apron that I wear with all my tools and stuff in it. I slowly make my way in, and I'm just kind of like looking around, pulling the hat off the top of my head and turning it in my hands. Just kind of looking a little nervous, not entirely sure why I'm there.
As you get about 50 feet away from the throne, you see 10 guards come up to you and place spears all around your neck. They tell you to wait. Next to enter is Roderick.
Okay, Roderick starts sauntering in the castle and, just looking about. Not much, really. I mean, he doesn't talk much, so...
Okay. And the same thing will happen when you get about 50 feet from the throne. 10 guards will come up and place their spears around your throat. Next to be enter will be... Arrow, how do you pronounce your character name, just so I don't botch it?
Olmir.
Olmir.
Okay. Olmir walks into the scene here and looks at what's going on, and he gets a little short of the other two. He takes off his helmet and goes down to one knee. My liege, you have called for me. What is it you need of me?
Okay. At this time, you see no guards approach you. Last to enter is Balzar.
This is gonna be fun.
Balzar.
So, Balasar, with his huge draconic dragonborn self, slowly walks into the room, knowing that full well he's likely going to get attacked just by being in the room with the king.
And with that, make a dexterity saving throw.
Of course it does.
About to get knocked the fuck out.
Oh, God.
I guess one of those one moments came up, huh?
Nat
Would you nat 1?
Natural 1?
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
do I just get punched in the face as soon as I get in there?
As you take a step in, you see that a spear is launched towards you. Okay, then it lands in your foot and you take 3 points of damage.
Hey, as long as it's a Bigfoot,
At this point, you see the king stand up and you see him drop his cape. And he pulls out his sword and says, "What is that scum doing in my court? Why would he be here?"
Well, I don't know. Someone told me to come here. I'm a dragonborn. Someone told me to come here. Not my fault.
Get off my lawn.
At this time,
Now I have a spear in my foot, so can I take it out? Your liege.
At this point, you see a younger elf come up to him and put his hand on the king and tell him to settle down. He explains that he's one of the people chosen to come help him on his request. The king is very weary of this, but listens to his advisor. A guard comes up and pulls the spear out of your foot. As you finish walking the rest of the way up, the king now begins to speak. You four have been chosen for the fact that someone has recommended you, and my councilman here, for some reason, thinks that you would be sufficient at doing this job. At this point, you see him go like this, and you see all the guards and everyone except for his councilman leave the chamber. As many of you might know, there's a rumor going around that my people have discovered another artifact from the Great Old Ones. Unfortunately, this one's not complete. At this point, you'll see him wave in, and you'll see 2 doors fly open. You'll see what looks like 2 clerics and another paladin walk in with them. And the paladin is holding a pillow that has what seems to be a silver, gold, brass, and copper crown. As they walk in, they bring it to the king and present it to him. He picks it up and then says, "This is the High Crown. This is an ancient artifact that will allow me to control the land more effectively. It will also make sure that I will not die. Nothing will be able to harm me when I get this, and it's best if no one knows that I have this, for there are people out there who are looking for this also. But it's missing something." He points to the 4 tips of the crown. There are 4 gems that must be placed on this crown for it to work. There's rumors that the 4 gems are in a mythical forest out to the west. I need you guys to go find them.
Sounds fun.
Why?
What do you mean, why? I'm your king. I order it.
He wants to be immortal. What does it look like?
Okay.
The king gives Balazar a dirty look because he doesn't trust him one bit.
Hey, I'm the one agreeing with you, Your Majesty.
Excellency, Your Highness.
Whatever. I just want to go kill things now. I have a hole in my foot. Let's go kick some ass. Make this guy a god king so he can make all my people.
At this point, you see the king's advisor come up. And the king's advisor explains that his name is Tarut.
Tarut?
He apologizes.
Oh, you're lagging for a second there, buddy.
He explains.
Is anybody else seeing his video freak out?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What
Yeah,
was that? He's lagging a little bit.
Hold on.
Hold on wait a minute, guys. I'm going to reset my internet real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
For me, your video is still frozen, but I can at least hear you now.
Okay, that's fine.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
So his advisor comes up and he explains his name is Tarut. And he goes into explain, sorry about the king's hastiness, and he mainly points out to Balazar because he has issues with your kind. You know, it's sort of an odd kind of situation.
Really? I would never have figured that out. There's a spear in my foot.
Yeah.
What you mean? What you mean? His people?
As in the
Big
dragon
lizard and ugly, apparently.
What's your charisma?
Me?
Yeah.
+2 or 14.
It doesn't look that bad. I mean,
Well,
he's got that scaly thing going on, but besides that,
Blue and scaly, you know, I blow lightning, so people don't like when I shoot lightning at people. I don't know.
yeah.
Anyway, as he shakes his head, as in like, okay, that's to be discussed between, I guess, people who look upon other men favorably.
What's the king's name?
The king's name is Akron.
Oh, it's the elf.
Acorn, got it.
And so, and he goes to explain that the king's hastiness is only for the fact of that he had to fight against the Dragonborn many years ago.
Those were the douchebags. I'm a blue. Do I look like I'm a brass or one of those other assholes?
You got it backwards. The metallics are the good ones.
Yeah.
I know. I know
okay.
this.
Okay. All right. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, buddy.
Anyway, he goes to explain that these 4 gems are actually called the Dragon Eyes, and that they have mythical powers that actually power the crown, and that they've sent several teams inside this force, and not yet one has come back. and that's why they're looking for people who might be a little bit on the expendable side, because the king can't really put off too many more.
So mean, parrot.
At this point,
your kingliness. I was in me hut out in the wilderness there, and I think I saw one of those dragon things in the sky.
what do you mean you
Are
saw?
you trying to give this man a heart attack?
It was a big gold thing, wings, leathery, flying through the air. I saw it. Figured you might want to know.
What plants have you been smoking? I've killed all the dragons. I killed them years ago. The only thing left you might see is maybe one of these dragon scum that pollute our cities.
It might just be a kite.
Wyvern.
Yeah, a wyvern, something like that. Perhaps.
Or a big ass gold dragon that's gonna kill us all.
That's true. Might be that.
Are you doubting me, dragon scum?
I'm doubting the fact that every dragon that you know knows that you're trying to kill them. They might not hid. They may be big and mean, but they're also kind of smart.
The king just shoots you off and gives you back to Tolroot. He's done. He's actually going to leave and head towards his chambers.
Wow.
Tolroot, again.
And side note, the brass ones are the douchebags. I just looked it up. They're the gods of evil. That would be brass, gold, and copper and bronze.
They might have changed everything up then.
No, because the 5th edition, they're still. Hold on, I can actually tell you.
Well, he just read it in the 5th edition Dragonborn thing, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
with Dragonborn wise, I'm thinking. Okay, Dragonborn. I guess they're opposite of actual dragons then.
Gold, brass,
Did we lose
copper, silver are all evil.
Did we lose Fat Ninja?
He might be doing something, be on a phone call or something.
Okay.
That's okay though. We'll just computer him in for a little bit. So Tolroot
He's back.
asks what you might need to complete this quest.
A horse, really.
A really big horse, as you can see. I'm kind of big.
We might need a cart with a few horses, and we can put this one, big one, in the cart, and go that way.
Tolroot re-examines Balzar like, you may have. He is rather quite large, but he leans over towards Elmar the half elf. Just because he's big in size doesn't mean he's big where it counts. And he starts to laugh. And
That's a.
Do you have it? May I just blow a little bit of lightning at this guy's ass?
No. No.
I guarantee there's too many guys around you will not make it out alive.
Can I do a knowledge nature to see if I know proportionately how big this dragon's jump will be?
Yeah, go for it. Just because.
Why not? I rolled a 19.
No, 19!
Go for it. We'll say that that they're. I don't even know. That's gonna be fucking weird.
I have a huge dragon.
I never sat there and thought, how big is a dragonborn penis?
Well,
I'm a
I mean,
dragon.
from a purely scientific standpoint, it depends on whether they're
roll
mammals or
d12.
reptiles.
Come on, Paul, roll d12.
Oh man, you're gonna do this?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. D12. This is the D12. This is the D12.
I hope he rolls a 1. Cause
I still hope I rolled 1.
Dragon chode. That would definitely be interesting.
11!
Alright. Inside of his armor, that there's a 11-inch dragon schlong sitting there.
You might want to look down, sir. Just pointing it out.
Toller's going to completely ignore you for the fact that you're trying to correct him, and he's one of the most people around.
You got to know, my character, his thing is, he doesn't know about etiquette.
We're gonna get along real good.
He has the thing of, he's completely ignorant to etiquette or any decorum of any type.
Well, you are a tiefling, and those guys usually are demons, so I would.
Well, yeah, I mean, I have red skin and horns. I'm surprised they haven't been all racist towards me.
You would think that you're a demon, for God's sake. I'm just a dragon. You're literally of the demonic. Like, why do they like you?
Yeah.
Right. Well, at this point, Toller's going to look at both Elmir and Gimbal and be like, why are you two being so quiet?
Well, since these compatriots here they are very outspoken, it is in my ways, I speak through actions, not boistering, booming voices.
Well, then hurry out of here, then. Go show me your actions.
Can your cleric heal my foot?
That your
I
elven
don't wanna
blood
die.
might be noble.
Aren't you a paladin? Can't you lay on hands yourself?
Why would I waste that on myself?
I will lay on hands you.
Oh, thanks.
Heal you 3 damage.
Yay, I'm
So
not.
at this point, you see Roderick knee down on one knee in front of him and putting his hands, and hopefully he's not jamming to his favorite song at the same point.
No, I look up and I'm just like, so sorry.
Right in
So
front of my
sorry.
head.
Yeah. So sorry.
It's alright. It's impressive, I know.
At this point, Toller's going to turn towards Gimbal and hand him what looks almost like a pair of salad tongs, sort of, and tells him to only pick the gems up with this, because if not, we don't know what the reaction might be.
Maybe I could bring it up because, I'm a dragonborn. It might not be mean to me.
So is there just one pair of these, or is there one for each of us?
There's just one for Gimbal, because he's a tinker and he would know how to properly use them.
Okay.
He would take and stow them in his apron and kind of adjust his spectacles and be like, I'll take good care of them for you.
We should
Kind of
totally see
sounding
if I
rather
can pick these
nervous
things
because
up.
of all the rather large people around him.
I'm going to agree with this big scaly fellow here. I think we should just go for it. Just grab them.
Well, I am a dragonborn, and these things are dragon-esque, so you'd think maybe I wouldn't be affected by them.
But the fact is that you might be more effective. The fact that whatever power they may hold, you might end up absorbing instead of getting back to the king's crown.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Oh no. Oh, you mean we're gonna?
Actually,
You mean we're gonna cockblock the king that has literally just straight out told us he wants immortality stones that will make it to where he can't die and dominate the populace? Sorry,
All right, let's go get the hell out of here and go murder some stuff.
Torrid again just shakes his head at you two and just face palms and like, what the hell have we got into?
Taylor,
And-
we're gonna be real good friends. You know that, right?
Away and hands Elmer a piece of paper, a note that's saying, the city must provide you with a cart, 2 horses, and whatever else you might need.
we should maybe send the half elf to get those, so we don't die.
Yeah, I shouldn't be there. Anything we should go around people, I shouldn't be there because, as you saw, I almost took a fucking javelin through my face because they hate Dragonborn here.
And just so you know, that DC save was an 8. Like, it was almost near impossible to not get, but somehow you figured out how to.
Critical 1 for the win.
Um,
I really,
I'll
I really
go
wish
with
I got
him.
like a natural 20, grabbed it and just broke it and like throw it to the side and like just make them eat my lightning. That would have been so much more epic.
Right. Well, anyway, so at this point then, Elmar and Gimbal can go and get the stuff while you guys wait somewhere in town then.
Let's go get drunk.
Alright, so at this point, Elmir and Gimbal, you start walking towards the stables to go fetch your horses and your cart.
as they're walking out that direction, he looks up at Ymir and he'll be like, "This is gonna be interesting."
Ulmer looks down. That's a unique way of putting it. It's probably going to be a disaster, but hopefully my goddess, will protect us and keep things somewhat peaceful, but I highly doubt it.
Let's really hope mine doesn't, because they might fucking kill him.
Okay. At this.
No comment.
Alright. So as you two go off to drink, go to the brothel, whatever you choose to do at this current time in your free spare time.
80 favors.
Gimbal and Elmir have stumbled upon the stables, and they come up seeing what looks to me to be like a stable hand standing there, putting horseshoes on a horse.
Does he look like a young boy, as most stable hands tend to be, or are we talking like an older fellow?
He's an older man. You can tell that he is a dwarf, so he might look childish for his size, but he is an older dwarf, orange and gray hair, sort of interlaced, almost like tiger stripes.
Gimbal's like, well, hello, good fellow. We're actually here to acquire a few things. Ymir, I believe you have our letter.
Yes. Ulmer steps forward, produces the documents. Good sir, this is from the king himself. You see the royal seal. We have provisions to pick up from here so we can go about our journey. And then Ulmer hands him the paper.
The dwarf looks down at the paper. Bloody hell. You guys are always taking shit for free. How's a man supposed to survive nowadays if everything's given away? Might as well just go move out in the fucking woods with the fucking Dragonborn scum.
At this, I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna give him my pouch with 5 gold in it. Kind of like, sorry.
And he'll take it and look inside and hand you a horseshoe. Be on your way, lad, and go back to the other two. And
Gimbal would fish out a few coins and hand it to the dwarf and be like, "Here for your trouble, sir."
Looks down, hands him a horseshoe. There you go.
This guy's rude.
I'm just gonna stand there and pretend he's not. Pretend I'm not even there, because I might rip this guy's arms off.
At this point, he'll sit there and fucking start mumbling under his breath every curse word he can imagine, and he'll tell you to go around back. There's 2 horses there, 2 white and black ones. There's a fucking rickety ass carriage you can use. Don't break it. I want it back.
Okay. Elmir will go around back, get the horses and cart together, and bring it up front.
All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to get from the city before you guys head out?
Well, I just tried to help this guy out with my gold. So.
Oh, is there
Well, you have a horseshoe. You can always, improvise weapon, boomerang or something.
shove it up someone's ass?
Yeah. Brass knuckle it. Who knows?
Is there like a shop anywhere around where we can get like
the
potions
city
and
is
shit?
massive. The city is literally, I mean.
All right, let's quit. Let's quit. Let's go see if we can find any healing potions and junk.
Okay. At this point, the dwarf does give you the note back because it's not just for him; it's for anywhere you go. That they will assist you the best possible, and the king should repay them.
Awesome! We just got a free visa.
I don't know if we should have this. I mean,
there is a limitation to it. Each vendor can only give out as much as they please. So if they might just give you 1 potion, 1 dagger, 1 whatever. It's not
favors and booze.
So,
Hail bomb!
so you want to go
Gimbal would-
find Apocryphy then?
Yeah, let's go get some potions and not die.
You walk basically clear across the city. It takes you probably about hour and a half to get to the other side, and you find a sign sitting there: Magical Wares and Tears. And it's a small shop. Looks almost as if it's run down. The windows are cracked, but it'll do the job.
All right, so I walk in, and this is gonna be so much fun with my huge draconic form and paladin armor. Walk in and just say, "Hi, I need some potions."
As you walk in, you see that there's a white female dragonborn working the counter.
Oh, baby.
Awesome.
About
She
to deal
says,
with a
"What
cloacal
can I
kiss
do
in
for you?"
a few seconds here. That's a science joke.
Hello, my dear woman. I need some potions. The king is making us go on a quest to make him immortal.
The king? I do nothing for the king. I will not
I
help
know.
him in any way.
I just really don't want to die. He might kill me if I don't do this. So
Do a persuasion check.
that would be.
Would he get advantage since he's another Dragonborn and they're kind of stick together mentality?
Yeah, I'll give him that.
See, Paul? I'm
Well, the
looking
same thing. And would I add anything?
Yeah, your persuasion bonus. If you're not proficient in it, then I'm pretty sure it's just your straight charisma bonus.
Oh, that's
Yes.
even better. So that would be 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Not
20?
Yep.
Okay. She sort of swayed by your charm and your brute openness. What can I do for you? What is it that you need exactly?
This is
Well-
I don't know if I like this line of dialogue. I don't know if I like it.
Can I just like elbow the tiefling in the face?
Oh, your best bud? You just gonna be doing me like that, buddy?
we would need anything you can spare, healing potions or anything of that sort.
Well, unfortunately, as you can see, my shop's sort of run down and almost forgotten about. Thanks to the king's laws, we don't really have access to as much stuff as other people might.
Which is
I
bullshit.
do have 2 healing potions. Okay, whoever has the fucking Power Ranger shit, that's awesome. Just saying. Anyway, and she pulls out 2 healing potions. This is all I have in my stock. I can't. After this, my shop will probably close down because I doubt the king will repay me.
Well, here's 100 gold for the 2, because we know the king's not going to give you dirt.
And she takes it and she slides you a small note on the table with the potions.
I take that all and put it in my put it in my pouch.
I'm gonna pipe up. Well, I'm gonna stop the voice for now because it's actually hurting right now. But I'm gonna pipe up. You know, if you were to come with us, you could help us a lot more. And on top of that, there's a lot of ingredients out in the field that you'd be able to use to renovate your shop.
Well, unfortunately, I can't leave the shop. It's people are trying to break in here every night. All my windows are shattered. But I'll make a deal with you actually. If you go out and you bring back some herbs that I need to make some of these potions, maybe I can start selling to you at a decent price.
Gimbal would step up and find a stool or something to climb up on, even if that does mean the Dragonborn.
Just pick up the halfling.
Not a
Gnome, actually.
Okay, I pick up the gnome and so we can see the female dragonborn.
Thank you. He's like, what do you need? He says, and he pulls out like a quill and like a small scratch of paper so he can write it down real quick.
Now I have ingredients on my notes. we'll say that she tells you all the ingredients for, health potions.
Well, you could just say that we need to essentially compile an alchemist's kit.
About 10 of them.
About 10 alchemist kits worth of... Yeah, one alchemist kit has 10 uses, I believe.
Yeah, but she actually wants to get her business going.
Yeah, she
okay.
has no much. I just bought her whole stock.
Like she can't even run the shop now because her last 2 potions are with the Dragonborn.
Okay.
But she tells you that if you do this for her, that she will start selling you potions at 75% off, and also that she can get you inside of a sort of a selective community of people who are trying to better the realm.
Very well. We'll fetch those things for you without a problem. It's kind of looking down the list again. He's like, most of these shouldn't be too terribly hard to find.
Okay. At this point, is there any other stops you guys would like to make before leaving?
Anyone else need anything?
As everybody was basically negotiating with the female Dragonborn, Omer walks outside, looking up and down the street. How is the area that we're in? How does it look? Is it like run down?
Yeah, this side of town's very run down, very impoverished, and you actually notice that this side of town's more where you would see the Dragonborn living. It's very dirty, literally, it's almost like a ghost town because there's just not enough life in this side of the town to support it. There's just every shop windows are broken, doors are boarded up. It's very rare if you actually see a shop open.
Okay. While they were all doing that, Omer would have gone outside and seen this. Actually, Omer can actually cook, so he would start making like a hearty soup and start, handing out bowls of it or cups of it to anybody that would just pass by, regardless of how they look. They would say, hey, he would just give them free soup and some bread.
Daryl, add 1 inspiration point.
Okay, thank you, sir.
As doing this, actually, yeah, okay. With doing this, you see 3 guards come up to you and slap your pot to the side on the ground and ask, "What are you doing feeding these scum?"
As soon as that happens,
Yeah, can I walk out at this point?
as soon as that happens, I'm like, "Hey, we're working for the king. You want to go? You want to go tell the king that you just hit his the people that are working for him, trying to make him immortal, huh?"
At this point, one of the guards grabs you by your throat and throws you against the wall.
Now, when we're talking guards, how formidable are these guys?
They're, one guy seems to think he's pretty beefy, and the other 2 are just sort of everyday guards. No one special, no special ranking. Just
Can I just?
I'm gonna use my thaumaturgy to make my voice booming and demonic.
Okay.
Essentially, be like, "Get the fuck out of here now." So you want to intimidate for that?
Yes.
I say advantage because he's demonic face and demonic.
I mean, whatever he wants to do. I'm not too. I don't need it. So.
Okay.
We'll do a straight roll for him just for the fact that you're pinned up against the wall and they actually think right now that you're not too threatening.
22.
Okay.
Oh, they're running. They're gonna pee their pants and run.
The 2 smaller guards dash. They're like, "Fuck this route. We don't get paid enough. Fuck this." They're gone. But the bigger one sits there and gives you a stern look and be like, "Who do you think you're dealing with? I am the fucking captain of this city. No one scares me off."
Headbutt.
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 Roll the hit.
I didn't hit. roll the 3.
Okay.
All right. Can I just?
So as you
I'm
go
just
to
gonna say like.
headbutt him. He predicts this is going to happen and moves his head back. At that point, takes his fist and launches a counterattack and goes to punch you.
Okay.
So you have an AC of. You rolled an 18.
Okay.
So, let's see.
Punches always do 1 damage
Yep.
unless you're a monk, right?
Yep. I was
Okay.
marking down my paper.
Alrighty.
All right. Everyone roll initiative.
Yep.
Oh, come on.
Ooh, I got lucky on this one.
Oh, so did I. 17.
I rolled I got a total of 20.
I just rolled a nat 20.
Oh, the gnome's gonna punch this guy in the dick.
Oh God.
All right. What's your modifier though? What is your
My
Total.
base roll.
My
base-
total would be 22.
Okay, so
I don't have any modifiers. I'm just 17.
okay, so you're at 17.
I am at 20.
Should should the other two? Should he roll? He was just hey Ninja. You gonna roll?
I
Daryl,
got an 8.
8.
Oh, you got an 8.
Okay. All right. And the captain got a 3.
Oh, so we're all
if
gonna
I-
whip his ass.
Okay, if I can, as a free action, talking is still a free action in 5th, correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna free action. Don't kill him.
Yeah, we're not gonna kill him. No.
Okay.
Like,
So first, obviously, is Mr. Gimbal Goldsprocket.
Go for the nuts, Gimbal. Go for the nuts.
Get that crit.
I'd step over more beside him. I'd say probably 20 feet from him or so. And I'm actually going to use Gust of Wind. So he needs to make a strength check.
Great check. All right. What was the DC for that?
15.
15. Okay, he passed it. He rolled a 17. So, is there any effect if pass save?
No. There's not an effect past save, but if he were to make a move towards me, he'd move at half speed.
Okay. With half speed towards you. Gotcha.
You're right next to him though, so I don't.
I said
Well,
about 20-ish
He's
feet
about
away.
4 feet away.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 4 squares. Got
All right. Is that it for you, Thomas? Guess it's since you're muted.
Sorry about that. As my free action, I would look at him and say, "Please stand down. I'm trying to save, or we're trying to help people here."
But that's the distinction, is that he doesn't consider them people.
Yeah, we're the shit part of town, and I'm a dragonborn. He's trying to kill us.
This is like a straight out of Compton, LA police type thing
Yeah.
going on right here.
I'm next, right?
Nope. Next is Roderick with the 20.
Okay, I'm gonna declare non-lethal. Slap
Okay.
him with the flat of my sword. Does a 17 hit?
It
No,
does.
no, sorry, a 14.
14, no.
Okay. All right. Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Is that it?
Yep.
So does he still have me by my neck?
No, that was one of the other guards. You were completely free at this point.
Okay. Alright, so I'm pulling my sword and I'm gonna hit him with it, but I'm obviously not gonna lethal him because he's the king of the. Alright, let's go. 15.
15 does hit.
Yeah. Alright. And I'm gonna go with my both hands, so I'm gonna roll a D10.
Okay.
Versatile.
Yeah. Where's my D10? Where's my D10?
Someplace you were not looking, sir.
It's a 6.
6. Hey.
That's including your strength bonus?
Oh, is there a strength bonus? What would that
If you're
be?
proficient with the weapon, then
You get your strength bonus, and then if you're two-handing a weapon, I believe it's 1.5 strength. So you would get what's your strength like your modifier?
+3.
+3, then you would get +5 to the damage. Or no, would it be +5 or would it be +4? I don't know. Do you round up or round down for the 1.5 damage?
Don't do 1.5 in 5th edition. Your strength modifier goes to your damage. For example,
Yeah, he's rolling damage.
yeah.
Yeah.
For example,
So it would be
Modifier.
6.
Oh, it's just a straight modifier. All right. Well, just
So it would be 3, 6,
9.
9.
all right. At this point, Mr. Muscles over there ain't looking too hot. You sort of definitely showed him that there's more muscle behind those scales than what he thought. Next is Elmer.
I'm going to cast Command, and basically just telling him to stand down. No, because I don't have any spells yet, because I'm first level. I'm just going to attempt to shove him away, basically.
All right. Go ahead and roll a strength check. See if you can push him.
All right. Strength check is 22.
You push him, and he literally starts to roll. Like he actually falls and rolls a couple feet away. At this point, you see him start to scoot back, and he takes off. He realizes, okay, these guys aren't really gonna let me live very easily. They're gonna fuck me up. That first hit from Balzar sort of really fucked him up pretty bad. He's like, yeah,
blood out of the sword to the side of the face. God, that guy was an asshole.
At this point, you've now got your potions, you've got your horse and carriage, you defeated the guard. What is your next move?
Well, we should
Probably
go try to find that forest.
I'm just hoping that this doesn't make something escalate and cause retribution against the Dragonborn populace of this town.
No,
as we get ready to.
Guard. He's not really a captain. He just said he was because he wants to act all big and tough.
Oh, okay.
He's basically an imposter. There's bullies. That's all they were.
All right. Well, hopefully we slapped it out of him. So.
Yeah.
Let's go find this.
Come back and find out.
Let's go make the king invincible.
Before we leave, was there any contents left of the pot of soup? Or was it all over the ground?
It's all over the ground. They basically tipped it over pretty bad.
So good.
All right.
But yeah.
Did he dent the pot or anything like that?
No, it just spilled over. It just all the soup sucked into the dry, dirty ground.
All right.
I'd use Mage Hand to kind of pick it up, since it'd probably be kind of hot.
Sure, if you want. I mean, at this point also, though, you do start to see people stick their heads out and make it very clear that they witnessed what just happened and witnessed the tyranny that you were doing. And you see them talking. That's about as far as it goes.
All right, let's go to the forest.
I'm just gonna, as we're walking, just thumbs up everyone.
High five.
And they just sort of go back to being hopeless because they realize they got lucky.
Wow, that's rude.
Yeah. And even though Elmer was serving the soup, they're still very wary of him for the fact that he is still a half-elf, and the elves are the ones that basically put them in this position.
But I am with them, so I am a Dragonborn. They would think they like me.
Unless they assumed that you were his slave.
Oh, but it's true. Fuck.
Okay, so at this point, I'm going to assume you guys are all heading towards the forest.
Let's go do that.
You know that it is about 4 days' travel to the west. As you go, you travel about 8-9 hours. It's getting pretty dark. The trail's starting to get a little bit harder to see. What do you guys want to do?
Should we camp?
I have dark vision. I could always drive the cart if we still want to travel through the night while you guys sleep in the cart.
I have dark vision as well. Matter of fact, I think the only one who doesn't is the Dragonborn.
I can't see shit!
Just to let you know, though, if you do decide to stay up and keep going, you will take exhaustion.
We can always take
I'm assuming that we're going to be doing like a watch cycle. I mean, if
Okay.
you guys want to stop and camp,
Yeah.
that's fine too. I'm
Let's
good
camp
with you.
and then just take watches.
All right, so who's taking first watch?
Well, is it still light out mildly?
Right now I'd say it's probably getting towards dusk. You know, the sun's setting. There's a little bit of light left enough to set up a camp and maybe relax for about an hour, and then it'll be dark.
All right, so I'll take the first one since it's not as dark at first.
Okay.
Also, when we do set up our camp, I would gather enough twigs and things to start a fire and just use firebolt to light it.
Alright.
But you don't. Do you not have prestidigitation?
No, I didn't take prestidigitation. I took firebolt, mending, and mage hand from my cantrips.
Take these hands.
Wizard
anyway,
not picking
so
prestidigitation.
Balzar is the first watch for the night.
Okay.
Please roll me a. Let's do it as perception check.
Would it just use his passive, since he's on watch and?
No, his
No.
passive isn't high enough.
Also, would my survival be on that? Because I have survival. I'm an outlander. So
Because
like,
you're just seeing if you percept anything around you.
okay,
It's not really.
D20
There's
obviously. Yeah. Let's see. Come on, natural 20. Fuck. So 2.
You see nothing. Nothing's going on.
I'm gonna die.
We're all gonna die.
Who's next for the watch?
I'll take next watch.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a perception check. And this perception check doesn't mean it's going to stand there. It's just saying that you're staying awake through the whole shift and watching and keeping an eye out.
So I fell asleep.
So I rolled a 2.
2 club.
That goes up to a 3.
All right. Nothing goes on. It's a pretty peaceful night. You're not watching out very well, but nothing happens. You got lucky. Who's next?
I'll take third watch.
All right. Roll perception check.
Looks like I got a 19.
Oh yeah,
19.
you're on the ball.
You notice that you get this weird feeling that something's maybe following you. And at that point, you hear the bushes start to rustle. Roll me a dexterity check.
Good thing it's not me.
I got a 20.
Oh yeah. Magic
You can
rolls.
tell way of a raging little bunny rabbit.
A
And
raging bunny rabbit.
hopping along. Just nothing happened.
Out of my jumping out of fear, I'm gonna throw a firebolt at it.
Okay.
I guess we don't gotta cook it. Get some Hassenpfeffer on here.
This thing's hopping pretty fast, so good luck trying to hit it.
Does a 15 hit?
No.
Okay.
It's gonna take you a nat 20 to basically hit the thing. It's fucking zooming. It's a fucking rabbit. Anyway, your watch goes out with anything else. Is Elmir going to watch for the last shift?
Sure. And
All right.
falling back into the natural trend of what was going on before that 20, I roll an 11. So
Nothing goes on. Your night's peaceful. You wake up the next day, sun shining, pretty decent weather.
Everybody.
You start back on the trail.
All right.
You know it's going to be some time, so this would be a time maybe to get to know the others around you, or maybe start looking for some herbalism kits.
I would definitely start looking for herbalism kits.
I'll help him since I have survival, so I'm good.
Yeah.
With that, let's see. Everyone roll a nature check, but if your survival's higher, you can roll survival.
Mm.
I
15.
I got an 11.
didn't see nothing.
yeah, me either.
What did you
I
guys
got
roll?
a 10.
I
I got
rolled-
a 10.
I
So I
got
got
a 3.
15.
Okay. So everyone except for Roderick found the things to make one herbalism kit a piece. So you now have 4 herbalism kits. Daryl, you just made it. It was a DC 10.
Oh, man.
Most of the items in there are pretty common. That's why I didn't make it too hard. So day goes on. Keep traveling.
Okay.
Any interaction between any of you, or you all ride the whole thing silent?
Well, while we're riding along, I'm sitting on the back of it just with my feet kicking because they sure as heck aren't going to get anywhere near the ground. And I'm just kind of looking up at the big Dragonborn, just kind of watching him because he's rather intimidating because I'm this big and he's, you know...
So, what's the gnome's name again?
My name's Gimbal.
Hey Gimbal, next time we fight, we should do a surprise halfling. Or a surprise gnome anyway. I should chuck you at someone.
No, we shouldn't.
That sounds like an awesome
I
I'm a
am partial to
wizard.
that idea. That sounds like something that might be interesting, you know?
Do a surprise gnome and just chuck you at someone.
I don't know how you
mage hand
see...
yourself. You should mage hand yourself and just hit someone in the face. Sounds an amazing idea.
Also, while I'm talking, I'm kind of sitting there fooling with my tinker's tools, and I actually make my thingy. Hold on. I basically make a toy that looks kind of like a little dragon with it. It will take an hour, so it's going to take time to do it, but...
That's fine. I mean, you got plenty of time because it's a 4-day travel, so...
I'm going to use my thaumaturgy cantrip to make it glow ominously once he's completed it.
Alright.
Trying to make us even look worse. Good job.
Just wiggle finger.
Insight. Roll an insight check.
All of us? Or just...
No, just Gimbal. It's basically going to see. It's going to determine whether or not he thinks he just created something magical or not.
Oh, okay.
You're muted.
You're muted, Gimbal.
Yeah, that kind of goes along with Gimbal, and I'm probably going to say I'd have to do it with disadvantage because Gimbal's big thing is he basically thinks he's going to be the next greatest inventor.
You had disadvantaged yourself. That's amazing.
Hey, I am one to be realistic.
Alright.
And
So,
perception, I come to a 9.
9?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
You think that you just made some kind of magical artifact while sitting here tinkering. Roll a... Actually, you know what? No. Roger, roll a performance check for me.
That would be 21.
21. Okay, what color did you want to make this color or just glow any certain? Like, give me a little bit more detail.
I wanted the eyes of the thing to glow red and it to have this almost black static over it.
Okay.
Like almost like a dark cloud kind of came from it for a second.
Alright. Gimbal, roll a...
It'd probably be, well...
religion check. Basically, Gimbal's about to get a little bit shit scared out of him, probably.
You're muted again there, Gimbal.
Yeah, I was just doing the math. I got a 13.
13?
Yeah.
Right. At this point, you feel like you just created one of the most evil, demonic tome artifacts ever. And it scares you to the point to where you actually now will have disadvantage on any kind of magical rolls for the next 24 hours.
He'd look
So
up after a
we
second
just
and be like,
crippled.
"Ah!"
We just crippled our mage.
Yes.
Now, what
Well, technically, he crippled himself for the fact that he was thinking he was so powerful and realized, like, oh shit, I just made something evil. You know, it's just a simple toy. There's nothing magical about it.
No, not at all. Because all they do is mimic like the appearance, and they can move 5 feet across the ground, and they make noises appropriate for the creature.
I'm going to at seeing him. I'm assuming I see him kind of like get taken aback by this thing.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be like, oh man, like what's wrong?
He's like, look, 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 it's evil!
I'm gonna divine sense it. Obviously, I don't really see anything, do I?
No, it's not no alignment at all. It's just a simple little.
Right. I'm gonna do a bluff.
I'm gonna help him with. I'm gonna do this
Yeah.
too because I'm a paladin.
So if you roll
You need
deception,
to- If you roll
and
deception
he-
of oh dude, like that, you need to get rid of that. Throw that away.
make it a DC 14.
17.
I got a 7. I got a 17 as well.
Okay, so you're very convincing. You know what? Actually, Gimbal, roll against that 17.
Yeah, do an insight against it. Should be because you'll see whether we're lying or not.
Yeah.
Well, actually, would that include intimidation? Because that might be a 20.
No, you're not like it's evil. No, that's not.
You're basically trying to play scared.
Okay. So yeah, so 17. We both got 17.
Mine was a 12 again.
So at this point, Gimbal's freaking.
the two paladins are telling me this thing's evil as shit.
I'm gonna take it apart. I'm gonna take it apart. Starts like dismantling it. No.
At this point,
I'm gonna fist bump the tiefling.
Gimbal, do a dexterity check to see if you can hold on to it. You hit a pothole in the road.
I actually got an 18.
Okay. So you
He's
hold
so
on.
scared he just locks up.
So
Alright.
did he drop it or what happened?
No, he's got it. He's still holding on to it. But due to him being so scared of the power, he still will have disadvantage for the next 24 hours.
All right, so I'm gonna like grab it from him,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna attempt to sleight of hand to palm it as I act like I'm throwing it, since he's in his state of chaotic disarray of freaking the hell out.
Okay.
And an 18 there.
All right.
Plus a bonus of so I got 21 total.
Disappeared.
So you pocketed it, and you have it wherever you choose to put it for now. And Gimbal thinks it's gone, and he's finally starting to calm down. But he's like super paranoid about his own powers now. He's starting to wonder if he's going to end up going to the dark side.
We have cookies.
Oh my god, what have I done?
I have such sights to show you.
By this point, it's been about probably 10, 12 hours, and it's getting nightfall again.
Okay.
I'll take first watch again.
All right.
Should we roll again for the nature bullshit to see if we can get any more of that?
Yeah, if you want. I mean, you actually have that hour of downtime before actually
Get
it's dark. So if you,
So everybody roll that survival thing.
That sweet herb.
Sweet herb. Let's get.
I got a.
Oh shit!
I rolled a 10.
I got an 11.
Hold on, I dropped my dice. I don't know what it was.
a fail.
18.
All right. Daryl?
It was 16 plus 8 plus 2. So.
I'm sorry, I was muted. 19.
19.
No,
So
9.
everyone did find another herbalism kit, so that is another. So you have a total of 7 now.
How many did she need?
She needed 10. So at this point, are you guys going to set up camp then?
Yeah.
All right. And Balzar, you said you are going first for the shift, right?
Yep. Perception check, obviously.
All right.
Oh, natural 20, please, please, please. Fuck! What the shit?
What'd you get? 2 again? Got 2 again, buddy?
What is with this 2 perception? So basically, I fall asleep. So what happened? Did I fall asleep?
Well, dexterity saving throw first.
Okay. I'm not dexterous at all, so let's see me fall on my face. 12?
12. All right. Let's see. Ooh. At this moment, you feel 2 crossbow bolts come and enter each one of your shoulders, rolling a
Oh. And
So-
I immediately just go, I roar the loudest Dragonborn roar anyone's ever heard to warn everybody.
I guess it's initiative time.
Yep. Hold on. Let me see.
Wait,
something
hold
quick.
on. Should that go through my AC?
Yeah. So they hit natural 20.
Oh fuck!
And you take a total of 16 points of damage.
Oh!
Are you dead? Are you dead right now?
I'm out. I'm unconscious.
He's unconscious.
All right.
But as to be fair, I want to let you get that roar out as you're going down.
So I'm down. Someone's gotta save me. I'm gonna die.
All right. So Nish.
Yep, initiative.
I got a 10.
I got a 14.
So 14. What else did everyone get? Sorry.
10.
10.
9.
All right. Paul, go ahead and roll one in case someone heals you. That way we know where you're going to be at in the order.
15.
Plus for death saving throws.
15.
What was it? 15? All right. All right. So, as you hear the massive roar of the Dragonborn being shot down, what all do you guys do?
Are we getting a surprise round here, or? are
No,
we
that
doing-
was the surprise round. You got everyone knows that you guys are awake because they hear you guys moving, and you know they're there because obviously you're one
They
of your
got
buddies.
crossbow bolts at our dragon friend. Well, it's, I think.
Somebody heal me, for God's
I
sake.
keep wanting to say Sprocket. Oh, Gimbal. Gimbal's up.
Well, it is Gimbal Gold Sprocket, so yeah. As I shoot up, sitting up straight, I start looking around immediately, trying to find this thread, and stand up.
You see the
Okay.
Dragonborn unconscious.
Roll a perception check, Gimbal.
That would be a 15.
15?
Yep.
Okay. You see what it looks like 6 bandits all sitting up in the trees at the top of you guys.
If I can see one, I'm going to.
All 6. They're
Oh, I wish I was conscious.
Light of the fire are showing them now that you look up at them.
Okay, and roughly how far away are they?
From say you guys are all sleeping around the fire, I'd say they're probably all about maybe 30 feet away, and then probably about 5-6 feet up.
Okay, being that I'm tiny, I'm gonna take cover behind the Dragonborn.
The unconscious Dragonborn?
Yes.
So
And
you know,
I'm-
if
can you
they
heal
roll a
me?
critical 1, it could come and hit him.
Yeah, and I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself, which boosts my armor or my AC up to a 15.
Yep, got it.
And as my free action, I'm going to yell to the other two, "They're up there in the trees! In the trees!"
Okay. Any attacks at all?
Well, he cast the thing on himself. That would be his action.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I did cast
Maybe
Mage
I
Armor. That's my action.
Yeah, my bad. Anyway, all right. So next is Paul. Oh,
I'm unconscious.
saving throw.
Yeah, do your death throw.
Come on, do something good. 16. I'm not dead.
One good saving throw. All right, Daryl.
I'm going to take out one of my javelins and.
For
chuck
God's
it.
sake, save me!
I'll save you. I'll save you. Let him do javelins.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna chuck it at one of them.
Okay. Roll to hit.
All right. Let's see. Unnatural 20.
Okay. You hit.
All right.
Wait, a
And
natural 20 or unnatural?
Unnatural.
Oh.
That will be 3 points of damage, sir.
3 points of damage. Okay.
And as my move, like, okay, how are they all oriented in one direction, or are they all around us?
They're completely encircled, you guys.
Okay. I would just try to judge, like, quickly on the best way to cover, like, impose myself between the shots of these bandits and the Dragonborn, just the best direction I can.
So in other words, the exact opposite of Gimbal, who's trying to use him as a shield.
Basically, no matter which way you go, there's going to be an open spot. So where you're at now is going to stop maybe 2 or 3 of them, but yet the other 2 or 3 are going to, or 4 or 3 are going to get at them.
Right. But that is it for me, sir.
All right. Mr. Roderick.
I'm going to run up to Paul, lay on hands, all 5.
Okay.
Oh, someone's gonna die.
And I'm gonna use my free action. Tell him they're in the trees.
Oh, someone's gonna die.
All right. And then, is that it for you, sir?
Yeah, I don't think I can. Is lay on hands a bonus action? Can I still attack or?
I think, is lay on hands a bonus action? I don't play paladins, so I'm not really doing too much about it.
Maybe we can be paladins in the
To the
party.
PHP!
I'll tell
pretty
you.
sure it takes an action, but I'm going to double check.
All right, hold on a second here. As unaction, so no, I had to use it instead of my attack.
All right, then.
Okay,
At this point,
what
it is
if
the
I rolled 15? You waking up? Oh no! Never mind. That's okay. I already went. Savings, right?
Right now it's the bandit's turns. So one bandit is going to shoot at Mr. Gimbal there, and he misses. Another one's going to shoot at Gimbal, and he misses. You're getting lucky. You're too small. You got the big old dragon in front of you. Next one is going to shoot at Elmer. Misses. All right. Second one does hit Elmer.
Okay.
That's for light crossbow. So you take let's see here. 2 points of damage, sir.
All right.
Okay. Then the last 2 are going to shoot at Roderick, and they both miss you. These guys are they had good shots, and other than that, they just fucking suck for some reason.
So I rolled 15, by the way, just so you know.
Okay, well,
initiative. So like in the initiative.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you technically would be next. At this point, they all jump down from the trees as their move action. Now they're all on the ground level.
Oh, damn it! I wanted to set the trees on fire.
How high up were the trees?
They were high up there, but they were only like 5 or 6 feet up, and they climbed down. They didn't actually just like hop down.
Okay, so okay.
Yeah, they didn't take no damage from the fall, or hopping down, whatever you want to call it. But at this point, due to my mistake, it is actually Balazar's turn.
All right. So, as a bonus action, can I down one of the potions?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna down one of my potions because fucking 5 health.
And that's 2d4 plus 2, right?
2d4. This is d4, right?
The triangle, yes.
Yeah. Why roll it? You got 6 points of health back.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm at 11. All right, so my pissed off Dragonborn self, I'm going right for these assholes.
So there is two within your direct vicinity. One to your left, one to your right, both about 30 feet out.
Oh, hold on. I got a question. Hold on. Where's my Dragonbornness? Hold on. I have a question. They're gonna eat some fucking lightning is what they're gonna do.
You think lightning only does a line? I don't think it does a cone, so you don't want to be able to hit one.
Hold on. It says blue. Says. So how far apart are they?
They're probably about 10, 15 feet apart.
Damn. Okay. So I'll go for only one of them with my longsword.
Okay. Rolled hit.
15.
You hit. Roll damage.
So I'm gonna do D10.
All right. Pack them up.
6. Would it be same thing before my strength again? So it'd be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right. So 12 points of damage. You literally slice him in half.
Fuck you.
In that one hit.
As I say, fuck you.
You cut through him like a hot knife through butter. I mean, there was like no resistance.
As I do that, I look at the next guy. I'm like, you're next.
Okay. Next is Sir Gimble's turn.
And about how far would you say they were away again? Like,
there's only one left in direct vicinity of you, and that's the other one. Because you and Balazar are basically fighting the same two right now for the fact you were right there next to him like that.
Okay.
So there's one left within your range. Well, you're not a melee fighter, so I don't know what range you want to do, but within 30 feet, there's one.
Okay. I will be using Magic Missile.
Okay.
As far as I'm aware, I don't even have to roll to attack on that
No,
one.
it's an automatic hit.
No,
Yeah.
DC save.
3, 2, 4. He would take 14 damage.
Oh, he's fucked. He's dead.
Yep. Both of them, he just fucking
Floats.
Limbs everywhere.
A short fused kind of moment where they're like, oh, they didn't go off. Like he's hurt, but it's all sense like you hear
Dud. Oh, it's a dud.
Yeah, basically it seems to be a dud, and he's thinking, oh, just a small pierce, and then he just explodes everywhere. So you just see his hand just hanging from a tree limb, like just burnt to a crisp.
Wayne, side note, you might want to look at this. They released free rules for Eberron content in 5th, and they have an Artificer class in there.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, it's off the official website, so it's all actually sanctioned rules. So you might want to look into that for your character.
Can you by chance drop a link in the chat for me?
Yes, yeah, I'll do that. I figured I'd tell him just,
Yeah. No problem. Like I said before, all races, classes, archetypes, everything are legal in my game. Even Unearthed Arcana, all that shit. I like it.
It's Unearthed Arcana rules, yeah. So.
Yeah. Now it is Daryl's turn, or sorry, Elmir.
All right. As the one crossbow bolt flew at me, I blocked it with my shield, but then got hit in the shoulder with the other one. How far is the nearest one to me? Can I get to?
There are two within 30 feet of you.
Okay. I will move toward one of them and attempt to crack one across the head.
All right, rolled it.
All right. And that will not hit. I rolled a 9.
Nope, that will not hit. So as you go up and a swing at him, he moves out the way with his nimble leather armored self.
Yeah, it's
Um,
a tradition for wizards, so you could still be able to take it at level 3 or whenever. Or no, do wizards get it right away?
No, wizards have level 3 when they pick their divination or whatever.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
No problem.
Actually, we pick our tradition actually at 2.
Okay.
2. Well, either way, Justin, your turn.
Okay, so far 2 have died, correct?
Yep, and you have 2 within 30 feet of you.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action. I'm going to thaumaturgy, demonic voice again, and yell, "You're all going to die!" at the top of my lungs, and then I'm going to run and attack the next guy.
I laugh as he says that.
With that, do they need to make a saving throw for intimidation?
No. If you want to give it to me, yeah, but it's literally just I make my voice booming and demonic. So if I can attempt an intimidation with my bonus action, I don't know if I can.
I would say that for the fact that it's booming and you're threatening against their lives, that would be pretty intimidating. Especially since they saw a guy they thought died come back, so.
I only rolled a 7, so.
Yeah, they
not
sort of caught on to the spell. They know it. They're like, no, you're bullshit.
Alright, well, run up, swing at the guy.
All right.
And that is a 17.
17, that will hit.
And I do 10 damage.
10 damage. All right. Back to the top of the order. It's their turn again. All right. So the 2 across from Daryl are going to shoot at him again. 1 misses. They both miss. They both are like.
Can't shoot worth shit. That one time that killed me.
Well, before I can switch to another dice, and then I can roll better. Okay, so the 2 across from Roderick. Damn, I'm gonna play rules. They both miss you, sir. And that's it. Those are the only 2 that are left. So now back to the top of the order.
Can I get in within range of them? Of any of them?
Yeah. You can move 30 feet. The way that I have it mapped out is that you would be closer to Roderick's 2.
All right, I'll go for Roderick's 2.
Okay.
And I'll go for the one he didn't hit.
Actually, the way that they are lined up, if you were to position yourself properly, you can hit both of them with your line.
Oh, yeah, let's fucking do that. Let's do that. My DC would on my fucking breath. So that would be my 8 plus my Constitution plus my modifier. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I got to beat 12.
1 passes, 1 fails.
So I would roll. You take half damage, so I gotta roll 2d6. So 4, 7. So 7. One takes 7, the other takes half 7. So it would be.
Okay, we'll round it down.
Yeah.
So we'll say 7 and 3. Which one would you like to take which? The one in front or the one in back to take the full damage?
Whichever one is the weakest.
Okay, so the one in the back takes the full damage. The first one sort of ducks out of the way, but his scimitar gets struck by the lightning.
Oh,
so
sorry. I meant the one that's weakest to take the half damage.
Oh, the one weak to hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So the one in the front will take the full damage. Let's see. The one in the back, when the lightning hits him, he just starts to shake as his scimitar's up in the air, and you see lightning connect from the sky with yours and making him a giant transformer and lighting him up like a Christmas tree until he just starts to smolder and falls backwards over.
Eat lightning, bitch!
Wow.
And the first one's looking a little toasty right now. He's got the uncontrollable shakes right now. All right.
Don't-
I'm getting.
bro.
Pardon me while I get massive vengeance for dying. I've killed 3 of them now.
Mr. Gimbal, your turn.
Um,
And you
Since
can
my-
head towards Elmer's too, by the way. That's how it's split up now.
okay. I can move 25 feet. Can I make it to the crispy one that's kind of like,
The crispy one is on the opposite side. You would not be able to reach him.
Okay.
That's for Roderick's 2. Your Elmer's 2, which one has been hit before, one is undamaged.
I'd move closer and I would actually throw my dagger at him.
Throw your dagger at him. Are you proficient with thrown weapons?
I'm proficient with daggers.
All right. Yeah. Go for it.
That would be, yeah, I missed. I think I got a 10.
Yeah, that's a miss. All right. Is that all you want to do this turn?
I kind of look at Yulmer and be like, sorry.
Okay. Next would be Elmer himself.
All right. Free action. I just look down at Mr. Gimbal. It's okay, friend. We shall win this day. With the raging dragonborn, the day is ours. And then I just go for another swing at the one that I swung at earlier.
Okay. Roll to hit.
All right. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit.
Okay. And damage is... It will be 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. All right. Now, is this the one that you hit earlier, or no?
Yeah, that's the one that I injured earlier. Or whichever one is in.
He's looking a little rough at this point. He's, like he's winded, and he's like, "Fuck! I thought these guys were gonna be easy marks, but not really."
Just as a thematic note, as I swing, anybody that was looking, I did a very wide swing, almost as if I was pulling my swing. That's not to damage the bandit that much. He didn't put his full power into it.
Okay.
It was intentional, if anybody was looking.
Okay.
Understood.
And that will be it for me.
All right. And Roderick.
Is the one that's in front of me? He's very, very close to, like,
Yeah,
He's rough.
he's pretty bloody.
He
To
just,
this.
Alright.
he just ate my lightning.
I'm gonna non-lethal him.
Okay.
Does a does an 11 hit?
And 11 does not hit.
Okay. So, oh well. Yeah.
Is
The
that it?
Dragonborn's not going to be so nice.
All right. It is their turn, and you're gonna see the one that's in front of Roderick pull out his scimitar and make a swing on him. Rolling a natural 1. So as he swings, he's so fucking toasty that Lilian basically breaks his skin and hurts so he drops his scimitar and is standing there completely defenseless at this moment.
Ow.
Yeah, that sucks. Then the other two across from Gilmore? Miss. And a miss. Damn. Fuck. That one was close though. You guys all have high armor classes. So
17,
at that point, it is Mr. Pissed Off Dragonborn's turn.
I look at shoot, what's the tiefling's name again?
Roderick.
Do you want me to kill him or should I just knock him out?
We should probably have somebody we could interrogate.
All right. I non-lethal him with the butt end of my.
Strike that mother.
20. Unnatural 20. Unnatural 20.
And natural 20. Okay, that definitely hits.
So, two-handed, obviously, again, because why the
Yep.
fuck not? 13.
13. You said you wanted a non-lethal kill?
Yeah, non-lethal. I was knock him the fuck out.
Yeah. So you hit him with that blunt edge pretty fucking hard. Like you're almost worried you just snapped his spinal cord by hitting it with it. But as far as you can tell, he is still breathing.
I look over. I was like, "That's for the crossbow, asshole."
The ironic
yeah.
part was, it's not even those ones that shot you. The ones that Elmer's fighting are the one that shot you. So at that point, it is Mr. Gimble's turn.
It's like, please forgive me for this evil I may unleash, and I'm gonna try a firebolt.
Okay, and that is at disadvantage.
Yeah, I got a 2 and a 3.
So it just blows up in your face.
Yeah. It blows on your face, and you fly about 10 feet back, but you don't take any damage from it. All right, Mr. Roderick.
Okay, so the ones by us are, well, one's incapacitated and one's dead.
Yep.
Right. Is there any that I can get to without a dash action?
I'll say at this point you could probably get one of the ones over by Elmer if you turn basically fully around and go 30 feet the other way.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Swing at him. Uh, 18.
That hits.
Uh, 10 damage.
10 damage. All right.
Hey,
At this point, you see both of them are sort of wobbling back and forth. They don't really know what's going on. Like they know they're in combat, but they're sort of shell shocked right now. And it goes to Mr. Elmer.
All right. So now who's left? We got how many are still alive? What, two?
There's 2 still alive and 1.
2 in front of you, and they're both pretty fucked up at this point. And I just realized I completely fucked up that order. I am so sorry, sir. You may take 2 turns.
Oh, that's fine. I'm going to say in a very commanding voice, you are outnumbered. You are about to die. Stand down. And I'm not intimidating. I'm going to try to use persuasion to make them just stop because they know that their situation is definitely not in their favor.
Okay, at this point, they don't really even understand what you're saying 'cause they're so fucked up. They're like, what? They think you're basically telling them to come at you.
Okay. Well, then I will just attack then, I guess.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Let me see. Will a 22 will definitely hit.
Oh yeah, that'll fuck them up.
And damage is a simple 2, though, unfortunately.
A 2?
Yep.
That probably kills them.
Yeah, that actually does kill him. So as you strike him, you see him just plop forward. He has no energy left, and you can almost imagine his soul just leaving his body.
Okay. As he falls over dead, I say a little prayer to myself. Unfortunately, Goddess, this soul has to be sent to Kellenvor. I could not convert him. I'm sorry I failed you.
All right. At this point, it's the F-Thug's turn, but you see a crossbow bolt come and shoot him through the head. And you see him drop.
Awesome.
And through the thicket of the woods, you see a large-looking thug come walking out.
Oh God, here we go again.
And he says, "What useless scum! God, can't fucking find good help nowadays." And he turns to you four and says, "Look, let's make this simple. Give me your shit. I'll be on my way. I won't kill you. And I need you all to roll against his intimidation, which you guys will all pass because he critical failed his intimidation. So
Well, that's good because I critical failed my save.
Can he just run? Can he just like run away?
because he basically just
His
he
voice
seems
cracked when he was talking.
His voice cracked.
like, oh, you're not.
You can't find good help nowadays.
Just give me your stuff.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
He just ate up, drank much
Now it will go to Balazar's turn.
All right. I'm gonna fuck this guy right in his face. Double-handed.
Okay, roll to hit.
Where's my D20? Oh, there it is. That's a massive failure.
Like the failure of a
two.
1.
2.
2.
So I guess it would be 2, 3.
A normal
5.
failure, not a massive.
It'd be 7. It'd be 7.
Oh, okay. Not that big of a failure. He just sort of ducks out the way, shows some kind of footwork while you're trying to swing at him. Next is Gimble's turn.
Gimble, you're muted.
Sorry about that. I keep forgetting about that. I'm going to try and firebolt him with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Even with disadvantage, I wind up getting an 18.
That will hit.
Yeah, 11 plus 7. So yeah, 18, and it's a D10. And he takes 3 damage.
3 damage. All right. He sort of takes it and just sort of laughs it off. He's like, fire. That's the first year kind of shit for us. Okay. Next would be Elmar's turn, or Elmar.
I walk up ahead of the party a little bit forward, closer to him, and I'm like, okay, you have seen what we've done to your lackeys. If you do not want your soul to go to Kelemvor, lay down your weapons, and maybe we will not kill you.
Ballastar's just shaking his head. Just.
He'll respond that Kelemvor. Where have I heard that before? Oh yes, that place where you're gonna be going. Anyway, give me your shit.
Did his voice crack on this one too? Like, this guy's trying real hard to be intimidating.
No, he rolled 18 on that. So.
Okay, I'm gonna go swing then.
All right.
21 for to hit.
21. That'll hit. I thought you said damage first. I'm like, well, fuck. I was like, where'd that come from?
No.
He was juicing before this. He just took some steroids.
I'm waiting for everyone to do Divine Smite at once and just destroy something.
We can't yet. We're that's level 2.
Well, I talking about when that time comes. I'm gonna be like, everyone's gonna just do Divine Smite at once, and this thing, whatever's in front is gonna get completely destroyed, like obliterated.
Okay, and
Especially
he
for
takes
me.
3 damage.
Do what? 3 damage?
Yeah.
At some point, Roderick and I should attack with Divine Smite at the exact same time on the same person and just shoot them to death.
All right. Next is Jason, or Justin. Sorry.
Don't worry. All through high school, I was Jason. So
Oh no, I have in almost every group I
Um,
play in. I have a Jason, so it's hard. It's weird having a Justin.
It's all right. No, seriously, it's fine. So, is Gimbal paying attention to this guy?
I don't know, Gimbal. Are you paying attention to him?
Yeah, I'm paying attention to the guy that's trying to, hurt us.
All right. I'm
Or-
gonna draw a javelin and take a step back, strategically putting myself next to one of the dead bodies on the ground, and I'm gonna drop his haunted toy on the dead body as I prepare and throw this javelin. Trying to make it apparent, trying to make it look like I'm dropping back to get in a good javelin range on him, and gonna drop the toy on the body.
Playing tricks while we're trying to not die.
All right.
Scumbag.
Chaotic good, man. I don't know.
Wait, so roll to hit.
Actually, I have a higher to hit with the javelin than I do with my greatsword. Well. So there's a 24 hit.
Goes right through his face is what happens.
Is that a critical?
No, it's a 19.
Oh, okay.
3 points of damage.
3 points. Man, what's up with these threes, man? All right. Back to his order. At this point, he's going to pull out his mace, and he is going to attack. Let's see who's in the most fun. Probably going to be Balazar. So I think Balazar's sort of the most cocky motherfucker in front of him.
That's rude.
Yeah.
That was entirely
well,
uncalled for, sir.
Yeah, I was
23.
more saying
What?
Paul's
What is it?
23.
Oh yeah, definitely hits.
Okay, and the damage is 1d6 plus 2. Not that bad. Take 8 points of damage. And he's going to use the second attack to hit again.
Me?
And he missed that one. 8.
second attack.
Two attacks? Did both get through?
One got through, one failed.
Okay.
So when he hit you the first time, he launched you
What
back
is
a
he-
little farther.
I'm at
What is he fighting with?
a mace.
Just a mace?
Yeah, mace.
Was his second swing also from the mace?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, quick question. I was in direct melee combat with him, so did he have to run by me to get to Balthazar?
Wasn't
No,
wasn't Balzar up there with him also?
Nope, but he was in front of me because he swung at him.
So that means I can get an attack of
That is my
opportunity.
fault as the DM, so technically that damage would go to Elmir instead. I am sorry about that.
All right.
I thought, due to your cockiness, I thought you were already up at him
No,
attacking him.
but he swung at him already. He was already in front of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I didn't die. Well, I didn't die anyway, but it's me anyway. It's me now anyway. So
You're
that's
aren't you at 11?
Yeah. So I was at 11. So, but anyway, I'm at 11 now, and let's hopefully I can murder this guy in the fucking face.
All right.
That would be a plan. That would definitely be a plan.
All right then.
That'd be a 22 to hit.
That works. That would hit him.
And where's my D10? What is this? D10? Wait, is this my D10?
Do what?
Ah, there's my D10. I'm like, where the fuck's my D10?
Tactical orbital rock strike.
13 to the face.
13? Okay. That definitely did some fucking damage to him. Alright. Mr. Gimbal.
I am gonna take another shot at a firebolt. Let's see how this goes.
Alright. You'll have disadvantage, sir.
I'm gonna assume that 11 misses.
11 hits.
Ooh. All right, so 11 hits, and another 3.
You're 3. All right. All right. Next would be Elmer.
All right. Let's see here. Give me something good here. 17 will hit,
Yes, it will.
and he will take 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay.
Yes. As he
At this
swings
point,
and hits me
he's pretty wobbly. He just took a lot of damage really quickly, so he's sort of,
as he swings and hits me in my ribs, you see me almost buckle to the ground. I kind of stagger to get back up, and just with a wild swing, I connect with his right leg. And when I get done swinging, you see me holding my side and kind of like really grimacing. I'm not looking too good.
Okay. Alright, and then that would put us at
Roderick.
Roderick.
Okay. I'm gonna throw another javelin at him.
Okay.
15 hit.
15 will hit.
3 damage.
3 damage. Alright, at this point, he has dropped to one knee, but has not put down his mace. He's still holding strong somehow, but you know that you could literally flick him and he would probably fall over at this point.
Alright, so it's me now, right?
This might be a better guy to interrogate than the other guy.
That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna walk up to him. I'm gonna be like,
Well, it's actually the thug's turn.
he's unconscious.
No, he didn't say he was
He's-
unconscious. He just said that he's very close to unconscious.
Oh, okay. Very close.
He's that last breath kind of moment. And unfortunately, Elmir is the only one that's probably in his reach, so he could even have the energy to get to at this point. So he rolled to smack him with his mace, and he misses because he's just so damn exhausted. He just can't even muster up the energy to fucking try to hit him.
That was one swing. Does he get another one?
No, not this point. He
Okay.
don't have the energy for it. He's fucked up.
Okay.
All right.
Blood pouring
Miss-
down his face right now.
Mr. DM, question
Yep.
before I roll. Can I? I'm gonna ask him something, but can I roll and then decide if it's gonna be fatal or non-fatal? After I speak to him,
What are you thinking? Let me know what you're thinking first before I say yes or no.
I'm gonna ask him to surrender before I put my sword through his face.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna
that's what you want.
okay.
But how about this? Roll persuasion to see if you can get. I think he would quit.
I just natural 20.
Okay, so
I just
he
critted.
He quits.
I just critted. All right. So I grab him by the top of his face and I go, "Give me your shit."
And roll intimidation.
Can I assist him on that?
Sure, why not? He can't keep 2 eyes open, so Alex don't know the difference.
24.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, he's like, all right, man, all right, just let me go. I don't want to die here today.
All right. So can I roll damage and knock him fucking senseless?
Of course, it's not going to take very much, but sure.
All right. So it's 19, 10, 8.
And just so you know, you could actually kill him with this since you hit a critical.
I know I did.
So I hope you roll low on damage.
18.
If it drops him to if it drops him to negative his full health, then he dies.
All right,
Yeah,
so
he's.
all right, so I
Oh,
just,
no, I thought it was your negative con. I thought if you go your full negative, if you go negative your con score, then it's when you go.
Not from what I've read in 5th.
Oh, okay, well he's still kicking it then. Barely,
like
but he's still there.
every time. Let me see here.
all right, I just slice his head off.
Well, it's all right. We'll just say he's knocked out because I want to get a little bit farther before Thomas has to go.
All right, so I just knocked him fucking senseless.
Okay. So at this point, you have 2 people who are knocked out, and you have 5 that are dead.
All right, so I'm gonna tie them together. I have rope. I have rope.
Yeah.
Tie their ass together
All right.
to a tree. I'm gonna tie them both to a tree.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna go retrieve my dagger and kind of search the dead bodies to see if they have some more, just as backup.
Okay. On all the bodies, you will find a scimitar on each, a light crossbow on 3 of them, and about maybe 10 crossbow bolts total.
No money on them.
And maybe 1 or 2 gold apiece. We'll say a gold apiece. So there's 5 gold total.
All right.
They're pretty low thugs like that, and that gold's really what the fucking thug just paid them to do this. Like,
So
they're drug addicts.
So I'm slapping the boss to wake his ass up.
Yeah, well, he's not waking up. I mean, literally, you're gonna have to give him some time before he can wake up. You knocked him out pretty fucking bad.
All right, so we should just like tie them up and then go to sleep. All
That's what you choose.
I'm all for taking a long rest so I can get my spell slots back.
right, we'll take a rest. And someone will keep a guard on them. Like,
Okay, so from the way that this is actually the way this looks is that when you drop to 0, you have to start having to make the death saves. Unless you are healed through magical or non-magical means up to 1 hit point, like as soon as you get healed, you're at 0 or 1 hit point. You do the death saves. If you take damage equal to your full health because of a coup de grace or something like that, you instantly die with no ability to come back, like unless it's a revivified spell.
It's different for NPCs, though.
It is.
So I'll just lay on hands 1 on his face. Not dead.
Well, like I said, right now we're just going to say that he's still kicking. He's just severely knocked
So
out.
now, no, we just take a rest because we're all.
So does Gimbal find the toy on the guy's dead body since he's the one searching everybody?
Yeah.
Roll a investigation check, Gimbal.
Actually, I rolled an 18 plus 7, 25.
So yeah, he definitely found it. And he's gonna.
So
shit
you go
his
find
pants.
the one that's closest to Roderick, and as you go to search his body, you pick up what you feel is the hard object, and you realize it's the evil demented toy or artifact you created earlier.
So now, my thaumaturgy allows me, I can summon a various different spooky, scary things, and one of them is Ominous Whispers. And I'm going to summon Ominous Whispers on the doll and have it whisper to him, "Your work is unfinished."
All right. Roll insight, Gimbal.
Is it going to be like the same as before?
I got a 22.
Perform versus his role, or?
No, this one's just going to be if he actually can figure out what the toy's talking about. Because so he's going to basically what his insight is to find out if he knows, like,
what work the thing's talking about type thing.
Yeah.
I rolled a 22. So 18 plus 4.
Okay, so at this point, you would think that the toy is talking about that there's more evil work that you need to do. That you are now basically the Antichrist of this world.
I don't want to be the Antichrist. I shall destroy this thing.
Finger guns.
So I'm gonna start
Alright.
stomping on it.
Just as he stomps on it, I'll have the whispers peter out.
All right.
What's going
For
on?
24 hours at disadvantage.
Why are you crippling our mage?
Because
Oh,
he's
man.
not really chaotic good, he's actually chaotic evil.
No, I would have had to talk to our DM here, Marcus, about it first before I were to do something of that magnitude.
Yeah. I mean, right now he's basically being a trickster. No harm done.
Well, the harm is that he's
Yeah,
so
it's kind
unsure
of
of
harm
himself, he's
done.
reluctant to do his magic. Psychological harm. I mean, no physical.
You know, really, he's harming himself with the fact that he can have you back him up. So.
All right, so
yeah, and then
we'll take a rest, hopefully. So
yeah,
our
Yeah.
mate can.
Is there
We'll
gonna
all
be-
take a watch on the bad guy.
Okay. Who's got first watch?
I'll watch these assholes first.
All right. Nothing happens. They're still knocked the fuck out. Who's next?
I'll take second watch.
Okay. They're still knocked out. Nothing happens.
Okay. It's taking third.
Alright, I got it.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
Oh, that's great. 8.
So you start to doze off. You're tired. You didn't, you don't sleep. You're a half elf. For some reason, you're just wore the fuck out. So you're maybe getting lost in your thoughts. Not really paying as much attention as you should. And next thing you know, you hear bushes rustle, and you look up, and the rope has been cut, and both of the hostages, or whatever you want to call them, have escaped.
Son of a bitch! Damn it, Elf!
Give me a second. Let me look something up before we
Fucking hurt.
Can I track them?
You can try.
We have an Outlander who just innately wins tracking within forests as long as you wake him up.
And also, it depends on how long ago they left, what the conditions are. There's other variables too.
But I am an Outlander, and I have survival, and I am my favorite is all of that shit. So
Well, you can
let's do some
try. Go for it. Try it.
Track.
once.
Let's track some shit.
Going to make it happen or not?
Let's go. 16.
16. Okay. You pick up. You do see some footprints. Most likely the bigger guy. They're heading sort of west, and then after you follow them for a while, they head east and back and forth. They look like they're really no certain pattern, but you can still see which way they're going with each fresh print.
I'm just gonna follow them and leave.
Okay. Are you by yourself?
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
I'll
Come-
take Roderick. I'll take Roderick with me.
Yeah.
The other two are like injured, so we're pretty
Okay.
fine.
By this point, you see the sun starting to come up over the horizon, and it's been a full night. The tracks are starting to look a little bit less and less fresher as you keep going. Do another, I guess,
Survival check?
nature survival check. Yeah, whichever one you did. Guessing that 20.
Oh yeah.
Even though the footprints are getting lighter, you've actually found a spot where they stopped and took a piss, and apparently the scent has followed them, and you can actually smell the stale urine trail from them And you
Good
can another
old
five-
dragon senses, huh? Taste
you
the
can
That's
have another
scary.
500 feet ahead of you.
Let's go. Hey, Roger, let's go kick their ass again. All right, let's go follow these assholes.
Okay.
Okay. So I said they're about 500 feet ahead of you.
Let's go. Oh, let's try to sneak up on them.
All right. Sure.
Probably not gonna work, but you know.
We're in chainmail. I think we get disadvantage on sneaks.
Yep.
Okay.
So-
Could you head down the same path they went on? You would try to flank them. Give me some details.
Yeah, let's try to come up behind them. Let's try to see if we can get
Yeah.
behind them.
Both of you make dexterity saving throw.
Saves or checks?
Saves.
12.
16.
All right. So as you're walking, you sort of feel a crack, and next thing you know, a pit just opens up.
What?
Roderick unfortunately cannot escape the pit. He falls down 10 feet, taking 3 points of damage, and amazingly, Balazar was able to grab onto the ledge and is hanging on the edge.
How did they set up traps already?
They know this woods. This is their area. These were already pre-made. That's why they chose to go this way.
Alright. So I guess can I get out?
Yeah.
Get up.
I mean,
Alright.
okay.
So is it a strength check? Because I'm trying to pull myself up.
Yep.
This is definitely gonna work, no matter what.
Since you're in heavy armor, it takes a little bit to actually get yourself up over the ledge.
16.
16. Okay, you're able to pull yourself up over the ledge safely. Roderick, you are sitting in the bottom of the pit.
Okay.
I'm
You
a
wanna
pretty
try
big dude. I'm a pretty big dude. Can I try to get him out? Because I'm like 6 feet tall.
Well, you used your rope to tie them up, and that's now cut. However, I have rope. I'm going to throw it up to you.
Alright. Grab your rope.
Okay, and make
Is there
a.
Tree or
Are you going to
something nearby. That,
Oh yeah. Are you going to hold the rope, or are you going to tie it to something?
I'll tie it to the tree.
Okay. So are you going to climb up the rope then, Roderick?
yep, that's going to be in athletics, I believe. 14.
14. Okay. You get about halfway up and roll me another one.
Yeah, no, 5.
Can I grab him? Can I grab him?
Roll me a.
I think that would be that would be an initiative type thing. So he would probably just do like a dex check to see if he had the reflexes to even try to grab me, and then it would be something else after that.
Go for that.
14.
14. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
You try, but you just can't get there in time because he's pretty heavy. Also,
Well,
this
hey,
time you fall.
I only
take
fell
no
5
damage.
feet this time, so.
Yeah, you don't take no damage from it. It's not high enough up.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna take 10, then take some time, climb myself out carefully, not rush it.
All right then. We'll just say that you make it out of the pit successfully. You guys choose to keep going on or turn
Yeah,
back
we're
for
gonna
the
go.
rest.
We're gonna get those assholes. We're going for those assholes.
All right,
All
yeah,
right.
sure. I mean, I'm at 5 health right now.
What? How did that happen?
I only have 9 health.
Well, you rested though.
You take a short rest. If you want, you can use one of your hit dice and take a short rest.
No,
Okay.
no. Didn't he already rest? Well,
I just
didn't he
took-
already do that. Technically.
I healed, but I took like 3-4 damage from the fall.
No, he said he didn't take. He didn't get. You
No,
didn't
the
get
first fall. The first fall.
Initial fall.
The first fall. D6 of damage for falling into the pit in the first place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll just lay on hands on your face. Bam.
I might have a, I might have a. Okay, sure.
All right. So at that point, are you going to use all 5 points?
I'll give him. Yeah, I'll
Well, I
give,
only need 4 to
Okay,
get me
I'll-
back to
You
max.
Yeah,
wouldn't know that though.
I'll give you 4 then.
That's true. That's true.
So it depends if he wants to use his full healing power, or if he wants to hold back. That's what I'm trying to get at. Because if he wouldn't know exactly how much it would take.
Okay, yeah, works for me.
I'd hold back. Yeah, I'd give him. I try to get him to his full health.
Okay, we'll say that you have 1 point left of lay on hands.
All right.
At this point, you can tell they've not moved any farther. They're suspecting you to both fall in the trap and not get out of it. So, are you still trying to sneak up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Should we even bother trying to sneak up at this point? I think our
Yeah.
that
Fuck
might
it.
just
Yeah.
charge.
Let's just both charge in and try to fuck them up.
Probably fall into another
All right.
pit. Knowing our luck.
Should we roll anything?
Nope. You can charge right into their camp if you want.
Okay, I pull my long sword and be like, "Ah!" Dragonborn rage.
Okay, and I will actually give you, because both their backs are turned and they somehow didn't hear your clanky metal falling through the trap or running magically, they will give you a surprise attack. So you both can take 1 attack at each one of them.
Okay. So wait. Oh no. Okay. So we get 2 attacks each, or 1 attack, one of each
One
is
attack
attacking
each.
each one.
Each one of you can take 1 and you can both make attack on them.
I'll take the bigger guy.
All right. I rolled a 15 to hit the small guy.
Okay.
22.
Yep, they both hit.
I did 11 damage.
Okay, that small dude's dead. He was so caught off guard, and you just happened to fucking hack at his back and hit his fucking arteries.
11.
11? Yeah, you got him.
Can I knock him out again? And
They
knock
both
him
only
out?
had like no. This was fatal. They only had like 2 hit points each, and they were still pretty wounded.
All right. Cut his head off.
You're both down.
All right. I'm gonna loot their bodies, see if there's anything cool on them.
Okay.
No, we already looted them before. I think we stripped them of their gear.
Oh yeah.
But we can
no,
search the
these two
camp.
were not looted. These 2 were not because they were not dead. You guys
Oh,
just
okay.
tied them.
All right. Hey, got anything interesting on them, Mr. DM?
Roll investigation to investigate their bodies, see if anything. You have that. No, I don't.
Intelligence. 12.
Well, you find on the smaller guy the same stuff Campbell found earlier: 1 gold piece, 1 crossbow, maybe two bolts.
All right, I grabbed the crossbow and the gold.
And what was yours?
Oh, 2. I didn't. I fumbled
2?
around. I fumbled
Okay.
around.
Is it a light crossbow?
Yes, it's a light crossbow. Right, and you don't really find nothing on the thug. You for some reason just can't even see the most obvious things on his body.
Hey,
It's really
Roderick. Did you check this guy? I feel kind of weird.
Sure. Can I make an attempt?
Yep.
9.
9. You see that he has a heavy crossbow, 3 bolts.
All right,
And,
I'm gonna toss the light crossbow, swap it out for the heavy, and take the bolts.
Okay. That gives you about another 4 bolts. So I can give you 7 total, I think.
All right, so we should go back to the camp then.
All right. Just to speed things up here a little bit, unless you guys have anything else, we're gonna say that you guys are now packed up and ready to go.
Yep.
Right. We're gonna say the next 2 days nothing happens. It's pretty simple, you know. Basically, anything that was following you, you basically saw you completely fuck them up, and like, yeah, fuck it's
All
not
right,
worth
so
it.
hold on. Can we roll the nature stuff?
Yeah, that's fine. Do it twice, once each day.
Natural 20. Natural 20. Give
I
me
got a
all of the hurt.
17 and a 10.
13 and a 9.
natural 20, and 18. So 18, 19, 20. So 2 20s. One natural, one not natural.
Okay, Daryl.
I got an 8 and a 22.
All right, so that is. You now have a total of 14 herbalism kits. All right. You finally reached the forest that was described. You see tall trees, probably about 150, 200 feet up. Thick brush along the edge of it. But you do see a small opening that you can take.
All right, can I do a perception check to see if there's anything going?
Sure can.
Just 15.
15? Okay. You just notice it's a forest. Nothing really happening inside that you can see so far. It's so densely packed that you can maybe only see about maybe 10 feet into it.
All right, let's go. I walk in. I'm going.
And good.
So how are the trees laid out? So the trees on the edge, are they the smallest of the shortest of the trees, or is it consistent throughout?
They're consistently all about the same thing. Like I said, you can only see about 10 foot in so far. You can only see 10 feet in front of you on your sides. But when you go down the path, you can see your full vision. It's all pretty thick, tall trees right now. Nothing really special. Just sort of, they're all. I'd say each tree's probably maybe a foot and a half away from the other one. You know, it'd be a tight squeeze to try to fit through them.
Gimbal, how acrobatic and athletic are you?
I'd say a bear. As a side note, I got a +2 to Dex, so. Or I got a +2 as far as my modifier goes.
Yeah, never mind then. I was going to suggest maybe having you, if you were high dexterity, could do it. Climb the trees and follow us from the treetops in case something happens where the cart gets ambushed. But doesn't seem like that's gonna be viable.
Anyway, let's go.
Yeah,
if anything comes
go.
at us, we can go.
If we use a marching order, it'd probably be best for me to be in the middle somewhere, so there's someone behind me to take the brunt of it and people in front of me.
Well, we got the cart.
All right, we head into the. Just headed in the forest. I'll be first, and Roger, you be in the back because we're the tankiest.
Yep.
Okay. As you walk, probably about an hour or two's worth of just a winding trail that keeps looping around, you come across a bit of a wider path where it opens up a little bit, and you see 3 big green lumps in the road.
Oh shit.
Do they look gooey or solid?
Yeah.
No, they're solid. They look woody, like a woody kind of green.
Can I do a perception check? See if these things are fucking alive?
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Roll a perception.
Everyone can't do one. Okay.
Everyone do it at once? Alright. Everybody do it. I'm about to do it. 12.
12. Okay.
15.
You can all tell that, you know.
I got a 16.
Yeah, you can all tell that they're all dead. They're not animated.
Alright. Let's walk by real slow.
As you get closer, you can sort of see look like burned arms and legs sticking out of them.
Whoa. Burned?
I'd like to actually investigate those.
As he's doing that, I want
Arcana check to see what it is.
and I want to do my divine sense. See if there's anything fucking fucked evil around us.
Yeah, I do want to look at them a little bit more and see if I can figure out what it is. I do have both Arcana as well as Investigation, so I don't know which one of those you want me to roll.
Um, I'll tell you right now, you're not is not going to get anything from either Divine Sense or from Arcana checks. Well, actually, Arcana check, yeah. Arcana check, which go ahead and roll that. And then who's doing an investigation check on them also?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Alright, I got a 14 plus 7. That gives me 21.
Okay. You can tell that what it is a burned soldier, and he's wrapped in almost like tree roots have come up around him and have started to slowly degrade his body back into the earth. And you can tell that this is some kind of magical tree roots. They're not naturally doing this.
18 on my investigation. Do I get pretty much the same deal out of it?
You're just not knowing that it's magical or not.
Yeah.
I sort of figured you passed, so I just gave the whole description.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll be careful. We'll be real careful. We'll keep on path, keep walking. Maybe. Everyone cool with that?
Before you could even move on, the DM will end the game for today, for the fact that Thomas has to go. So that is where we will leave off for now, and maybe leave it on a bit of a cliffhanger. And hopefully everyone has enjoyed the game so far. I know I've made a few mistakes here and there, but hopefully not too terrible.
Works for me. I've had some fun.
Do we get the experience for that?
Yes, you do. Let's see. You get. I want to do the math real quick. Where's the damn thing?
Well, we've defeated the 6 bandits and technically defeated the 3 guards.
Well, 7 bandits.
So, oh yeah, because the big
No,
bandit.
One is a thug. He is different.
Stats. Yeah.
Yep. You all have gained 125 experience points.
Sweet beans. What is it, like 300 to get to real low?
Yeah, it's 300 to hit 2.
And then it's 900 for 3.
And you know what? Go ahead and add an additional 50 on there for finding all the herbalism kits as easy as you did.
Okay. So 175 is our total currently?
Yes, sir.
Good oaks.
And like I said, hopefully you guys are still going to play the next game and continue this on. And
Yeah, man. I'm having a fun time.
All right. Well, with that, this has been Power Surge RPGs, co-hosting with Daryl, Fat Ninja DM. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed the video. Pieces.